Sufre. We are St. Lucia's only fully accredited medical laboratory. Convenient, confidential, and competitively priced. Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited. We even make house calls when you need private personalized service. Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited. Saving lives and caring for people. When it comes to health, choose the very best. Call us at 459-2200 or visit www.slulabservices.com.
Girlfriend, you forget about the big US Labor Day coming up. You have your visa already?
Hey, girl. Yes, child. Travel and Leisure took care of all my business for me already. The question is, do you have your visa yet?
Your leader for renewal of US passports, Canadian passports, and British passports. Located in the Valmore building in Castries, the Baywalk Mall, and upstairs Chanel's Pizza in Viewfort. Contact us at telephone number 453-1359 or 455-0358. Baywalk Mall, 572-1359. WhatsApp us at 285-2359 or 285-1774.
Travel and leisure got me in the sky.
Are you in need of a service that is fast, efficient, specific, and reliable? Look no further. Whether you are building a backyard pool or rehabilitating the nation's water supply, Caribbean Metals Limited cut and bend service is the ultimate solution. Say goodbye to the hassle of manual bending and hello to a new era of precision and efficiency. Guaranteed. With our experienced team and state-of-the-art equipment, we are reshaping the steel fabrication industry. Your bars, columns, beams, stirrups, and U-links can easily be created to meet your specifications. Our equipment can provide over 400 bends per hour in various shapes and sizes, saving time and effort on your project. Caribbean Metals Limited cut and bend services deliver unmatched precision and efficiency, allowing you to achieve professional results every time. Why settle for less? Try our cut and bend service today. Caribbean Metals Limited, working to build a stronger nation. Give us a call today at 720-8854 or visit us online at CaribbeanMetalsLimited.com.
What happens when the music is stripped down to the truth on
Hey, and here we go. Let me tell you what, you would never believe I'm here fixing, I'm here setting up stuff, and I didn't even realize that you guys were on there and coming on with me so early. If you notice, I am multitasking, and you know, multitasking just not for me at all. Okay, so if you're hearing me clearly, feel free to let me know. If you're not hearing me, also let me know. All right, and you can come a little closer because this morning, not one that I haven't worn before. All right, but you can take the little whiff this morning as usual. You can just come in, just like smell it right there. Smell it right there. Yeah, or on my hands or anywhere. Yeah, this morning I'm wearing 1 million. All right, Packer band. All right, very nice. You're quite familiar with it. It's the Alexa. It's not the it's a mild. That one's sticking on you. Remember, I gave you a little lesson the last time. You know, this one stays over 24 hours. That scent will just stay on you. You would think I'm getting sponsored by one of them scents, you know. I just love. And if anybody who knows me, they would know that I absolutely love my cologne, my perfume, my watches, you know. I love those things. That's me. I may not love all the top rides you're like and all them kind of things there for me. A bicycle is okay for me. Okay, all right, but that's how I roll. Okay, this morning, guys, we were supposed to do something, but we're gonna tease it for tomorrow. Remember, as a matter of fact, let me just tell you what is happening. Remember, we were going to do the draw for the Uber Soca cruise that happened, that was supposed to be the draw for Teddyson, for the TJ, the Teddyson John experience. That was supposed to happen on the night. It didn't happen on the night. Obviously, we started, the show started a little bit late and we wanted to keep with time. But just so you know, it was not false advertising. The draw will take place right here tomorrow. Okay, so just in case you're wondering, are they going to do that draw? Is it going to happen tomorrow? Yes, the Uber Soca draw that is happening. Gail, morning, Gail. This is happening tomorrow, right here. We're gonna be doing it live. Okay, so if you still have those chits from the night, good. If you don't have those chits from the night, you're in a mess. Okay, you just lost. You're not gonna be part of it. All right. And don't forget, you and a friend, you're gonna be chosen to go to the Uber Soca cruise. You have your cabin all set. Uber Soca, biggest soca party on the water. That's gonna be happening. The draw is gonna be happening here tomorrow. Okay, guys, this morning I wanted to touch on something. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm just trying to get a couple notes. This morning I wanted to touch on something. That's nice. That's really nice. I like that. Wait, that is you there? Anyway, yeah. I wanted to touch on something that is very serious. It's not something that we have not spoken about before. As a matter of fact, I've spoken about this ad nauseum. I feel like a stuck record. And it is because of something I saw on Saturday. Okay? And it just boils down to every single thing that people talk about. And when good people will stay silent about things, then nothing will happen. You know, one voice at a time. And I mean, I saw, and this is not the topic, but you will see where it all ties in. I saw Springer posting, a lot of y'all know Springer, Mouth of the South. Springer is the authority on every single thing. And here, no, not all that's my boy there, that's my soldier right there. But he speaks a lot of sense, all right, into things that will not benefit him financially. He has no influencer where it will come about or no. But he says a lot that will make sense, and he will get criticized. I will get criticized. And, you know, at some point, you have to get to the point where you really and truly don't even care too much if they like you, because they've already formed their opinions about you. So you might as well do what you want to in life and enjoy what you want to enjoy. Talk about what you want to talk about, because do it, don't do it, you will still get criticized. They will still form their opinions about you. And at some point, you just got to get to the point where you don't care. You're doing what you think is right. Okay, Springer spoke about the whole dumping of garbage in certain areas by contractors, and certain people who have been paid to dump the garbage in Dayglow, and they choose to just dump it in certain areas where they think it will be hidden for a while. They dump it on vacant properties, they dump it by the roadside, and because nobody is taking keeping count, nobody is checking them out, nobody is keeping them in check, and all of a sudden it's coming out where contractors are saying blame the government because of this cost and because of that cost. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. If this is who you are, this is who you are. I do not care what is placed and the cost and all of that. I do not care. Ask for more or take it further. But it says who you are if you're the one dumping it on the roadside. Y'all might get vexed. Y'all might want to crucify me. All right? Y'all probably have your spears. You're ready to jab me. All right? They did it to Jesus Christ. Who am I? All right? The reality of the situation is, if you were nasty, you're just not nasty. All right? Don't tell me. All right? Because this is the cost placed on you and all of that, it is okay to dump it somewhere because you figure you will not get caught. You will not be seen. You might as well dump it in front of your house. Since it is just, you're doing it because of a shorter trip. You're going home anyway. When you pick up the load, just dump it by your house. You know, put it in front of your door, put it in your balcony, put it at the back of your house. Do things like that. Okay, don't tell me. You know, and the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of the time, we turn a blind eye because it does not affect us, seemingly. Or we think it does not affect us. So we turn away. We look away and we allow things to happen. When you see it, Saturday I was sitting at the jazz show in Sufra. Okay? And this guy came up and he's like, and in a very aggressive way, people sitting there, them chairs, and he's already walking towards it. I said, no, people are sitting there. Okay? And I don't know. He stopped. He didn't take the chairs. Oh, he said something under his breath. Didn't care to hear it. Didn't care. But he walked off. He spoke to another brother of mine who came there, Junior, and then he walked off. Then he went over to another table. Some ladies were sitting there. And partner just proceeded to just take chairs and walk off. The lady walked over to him and said to him, but no, these are people's seats and whatnot. Got into a back and forth. And it's almost like he didn't care. He was just being a bully. And I'm thinking, somebody like that, if their sister or mother, all of a sudden they bad it, why are you to do them that? And to think that one of the chairs this guy took was just for him to put his leg. Just to put his leg. He decided, I'm just going to take somebody's seat and walk away because I think they can do nothing to me. Because what? I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man and I can do things like that and it will go unchecked. Good morning, Magdalene. Good morning, Giselle. Good morning, Jan. Happy Tuesday to you too. All right? And it will go unchecked because I do not care. Many times, like I said before, we look for the problem in those little situations. Daman is that, and Daman is that. And we isolate everything and decide that it is not bothering us. So we should say nothing about it. We should leave it alone. And that right here is the major issue with our society. We only criticize when something is out our doorstep. We only say something or want to respect the police or call the police when it is a family member getting affected or when we're getting affected. When it's happening at our houses, not by our houses, because we will see somebody enter in somebody else's house and say nothing. Because why? We're not talking to that neighbor. Me? Not me. They can mash up the door for me alone as long as they don't come to my house. They will be coming to your house. Because if they realize you're leaving it unchecked like everything else, eventually it becomes your turn. Children walk into schools, all right? And you there as a parent, you come to pick up your child and you see two children fighting or one using obscene language like it's natural and you say nothing. All you do is mumble, to myself, real man live but jail. That's what they're raising there. That's now you're seeing them in jail. That's how they're ending up in jail. And you wish that upon people's children instead of doing the right thing, instead of checking them. I'm not saying that some of them may not challenge you. I'm not saying that some of them will not probably tell you off. But I'm saying to you, you will never know what will happen or who you will change if you just sit there and say nothing. We go about, and if it's our family doing something, it is okay. Just as in politics, if it is our party doing something, it is okay. All right? I do not care who you voted for. I do not care who your family is. As far as I'm concerned, if you genuinely Lucian, or you patriotic, or you want the right things to happen around you, you cannot live life like it is in a bubble and things are only right or wrong depending on what side of the coin you are. You understand? It cannot be okay if your child is walking around bullying people, but it is a problem, and bullies are problems in society when your child is getting bullied. It cannot be okay if your cousins and your brothers and your family, they're a bunch of bad boys and bad girls, and you will call them if somebody does something to you. However, it is not okay if another set of bad boys decide, I'm going to taunt you, I'm going to rough you up. All of a sudden, they have no place in society. We should kill them or put them in jail, lynch them, and do this and do that. You're all a bunch of hypocrites. You feel me? You all a bunch of hypocrites. Now, I'm not telling you to put yourself in the line of fire. I'm not saying to you that you should endanger your life. And if you see that, you step up to no. I'm not saying, by any means, I'm not saying to get confrontational. If you can't do something for somebody that is getting bullied, all right, doesn't mean you have to walk in there and fight. You can walk in there and talk some sense into somebody, all right? If you figure it's a dangerous situation, I'm not encouraging. By no means will I say to you, walk into this situation. No. But say something. You cannot encourage it. You cannot decide, I'm going to video that and say, gasa, 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 and I'm laughing in the background. All right? You're getting them popular. Okay? If you're making a video, all right, so that you can show the police or somebody, this is what was happening. If you're making a video as a witness school, but some of you just make videos for crying out loud, for likes. And I will never get tired of saying to you, and listen to me, for those in the back who never hear me, listen to me carefully. The people you look for likes from, they do not know you and they do not like you. Full stop. You are pretending to be somebody else. So if they like that person that you are pretending to be, they really and truly don't like the genuine you. Okay? You're putting out something fake to get likes from people you do not know. You're putting out a fake personality to get likes from people who will not even greet you when they pass you by. They won't even notice you because you look like a totally different person on social media. They don't know you. They don't like you. Put out something and this thing can be a very dangerous tool. Yet still it can work for you. All right. You can go out there and use Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all of that to be a very dangerous individual. Okay? To put things out there that might hurt people. You can do that. Or you can use it to do positive things. You could use it to encourage people. You could use it to educate people. You can use it to show people what not to do. All right? This morning I got, and unfortunately this morning I got a number of videos and stuff, gruesome videos from this murder, I guess. And this video obviously has been circulated. Do we ever wonder how people will feel when we're circulating those things? The things y'all are supposed to circulate, y'all don't do it at all. You know why? Because it will not get 1 million likes from the individuals that actually don't know you. So you choose to do nothing about it. Okay? You choose to just spread the word. You choose to hurt people instead of educating people. Okay? This thing we're looking at a bad person and deciding that's the only bad. No. Sometimes it is right there in your doorstep. It is in our schools. It's in our yard. If we sit there and we say nothing about children growing up, they're learning, they're feeling their way around, all right? They're deciding what they can continue doing, what they will be allowed to do, okay? The minute you continue letting them do this, if we allow this long term, what do you think will happen? I gave you all an example the last time. A little boy entering a neighbor's house, and the other neighbor decides, Gasa, ga, what's that? What's that? I know he's not nothing good he's going to be. Instead of pulling him up, you know what they do? They're looking around for a person not to come in their house. Later on, when they're not there, that person figure, those people don't check for each other anyway. So they enter your house. Do we wait till it gets to us for us to decide we're going to do this? Do we wait until it gets to us for us to decide that we should now put down one of the bad boys? It doesn't stop there. When you go out and kill them or arrest them and put them in our already overcrowded prison system without educating them, do you think it's the end? No, it doesn't end right there. All right? Because they recruit. And when one is down, another one is already being groomed to take his or her place. And I say his or her because it's not just men, it's not just young boys doing it. All right? It's not just them, and some of them, they're just looking for a place for them to be praised, a place for them to be told, you're doing a great job. All right? And we always think a great job is only when you're doing something good. You're doing a great job, you pass your exam. You're doing a great job, you're helping those people. You did a great job by helping this old lady. Guess what? Let me tell you what they're getting. Yeah, boy, good job. You show that man who is the boss. Yeah, you put him down. Eh? You put him down, G. Right now, you're one of us. They look for that kind of encouragement. All right? They look for that. They look for that from the people they look up to. And some of them just want to belong. They just want to fit in. All right? Some of them just want to hear you say, it's all right, I have your back. And we believe if it's not our children, if they're not related to us in any way, we can't give positive reinforcement. We sit there and we criticize young children all the time. We bash them. They did this and they did that. When last did you encourage a young person? When last did you say, this is wrong, you can do better? When last? When last did you tell your young child you need to respect authority? When last? And by respecting authority, I mean following the rules. Your teachers, an adult, all right? The no dumping laws, all right? You go out there and a police officer decides you don't do that. But you think in your mind, boy, you're doing nothing wrong. So you should curse up the police officer and decide, boy, you're... And then the adults around you will decide, let's see, so because you're in a uniform, you this and you that and you that. And I'm not saying, I am not in any way going to say that all police officers are made equal and they're perfect. No, it's not true. They're human beings. So sometimes they're having bad days. And I'm not making any excuses for any police officer that's just not disciplined. I refuse to do that. All right? A police officer is having a bad day. Or a police officer says something they're not aware or anything like that. It does not authorize you. It does not give you the power at that point to disrespect the police officer, let alone anybody out there. Okay? It does not give you that right. You respect people. All right? You put it out there and you respect it. I'm not saying that you should accept nonsense. You know me. Anybody out there, you know me. And you know I accept in Babi Shojeso. You know that. Okay? So, the reality of the situation is, I'm probably going to tell you what I have to tell you. But does it mean that you have to be disrespectful to say? Okay, you're human. You make mistakes. We all make mistakes at times. All right? And I may make a mistake or two. Does that make me right? Does that make it okay? 1 second, guys. I'm just opening another system there because some people have given me how much talk, you know, and exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I was saying. Some people give me all kinds of... Somebody says, it's so sad that an adult is not able to correct someone else's child because of fear, all right, or of what the child or parent may do. Gone are the good days of a village raising a child. And it says, real talk, I see too often no pride and just nastiness. You know, the whole dumping and thing. And up till recently, Odega says, real talk, all right. Up till recently, I saw a minibus driving down the highway and a little boy tossing a bottle out of the window and whatever paper he had, and I'm flashing this guy, but he didn't stop, didn't hear, didn't whatever he had. Anyway, he left in the traffic, and I'm thinking, all those things cannot be left unchecked. It cannot. And we must look for the root of the issue. And sometimes, not sometimes, probably 100% of the time, the root is not standing in front of you. Sometimes the root is the neighborhood. Sometimes it's the parent. And not because the parent is deliberately saying you go out there and do crime. Sometimes the parent may just need help. And they're too embarrassed to ask for help. They're too embarrassed to say, hey, can somebody help me out? Talk to me. Sometimes it's a single parent. Sometimes it's just a mother. Sometimes it's just a father. A lot of people have that crazy little notion that it's only mothers that can be single parents. Nah. There are fathers out there trying with daughters and with sons. They're out there trying their best to put food on the table. And so they have no time. Okay, yesterday I had a conversation with a dear friend of mine, and we were saying that, some people are out there trying to be rich. All right, beyond anything. I want to be rich, and I want to give my child this, and I want to give that one that, and I want to give that one that, and I want to give this one that. And you're not even thinking that everything you're giving your child, all right, is missing one thing, and that's your presence, your guidance. All right, some children, they just don't get that. They have everything in the world that they want or may not even want, and they don't need. And the one thing they need is that love, that guidance, that parent to actually scold them. Scold them. I'm telling you, some children that actually form the whole criminal society because they're born. And nobody, not one of us, we're not born evil. Remember that. Some children that actually form that society that we so love to hate. All right, they came from somewhere. All right, some of them want that scolding. I, for one, let me tell you, I was really and truly on the edge. Okay, on the edge. And I've always said to you guys, I'm not the guru, I'm not the authority on a lot of things that I speak about. I can only speak from experience, from being both on the good side and the bad side of it all. Okay? I am not perfect. By no means am I no. Let me tell you, not even your imagination can put me in a perfect spot. I guarantee you that much. Not even your imagination. I'm not perfect. However, I've seen it. And the least you can do is try. The least you can do every day is try to change one. Speak to a parent. You see them, all right? If you see something and it's your friend's child doing it, it's your friend, for crying out loud. Say something. Recently, there was my good buddy, or my godson's father, his bicycle was stolen inside of his house, in his property, by some young boys. And the camera picked them up, found the young boys and whatnot. And let me tell you what was crazy. When he went to the parent, the mother at that point, the mother said straight, I really don't know what else to do. But I know, she didn't hide it. She said, I know, that's his thing. I know. She did not hide it. And you feel like this is a mother who has given up. This is somebody who is saying, boy, I've had enough and I really can't do anymore. Help me. Do we have people out there willing to do that? Or are we just waiting for us to just get likes when somebody's lambasting a child? Or when a young one dies and then we divided. Some people come and say, yeah, since that day I know he would have get shot. I know he would have died in somebody else. Because a thief that day, every time he live in somebody other. Is that what we're waiting for? Or we're waiting for somebody to say, what, Gassa? A youth that day, even though you see the man in your yard, you kill the youth, Gassa. What do you... and then some people saying what? So the man should have waited for the youth to stab him or kill him because the youth didn't. Is that where we're at? Because we want debates online instead of preventing things from happening? Is that what we want? To have healthy debates to see who is going to win at the end of the day? Yeah, that one won the debate because that one have some better points. That one's stronger. That one get more likes. So that one is a better point. Is that what we want? We record 2 young women fighting in town, 2 boys fighting, stabbing each other. And instead of separating or calling the police or anything like that, you know what we do? We record it and then we rush to see whose post is going to get the most likes. I posted that first. That come from me. And it's been forwarded. That's what we do. All right? Instead of trying to do something that makes sense, instead of trying to save our society, we see the garbage men dumping it. As a matter of fact, we pay them. And according to the narrative, when we pay them, we say to them, I care where you dump it, I just pay you to take it away from my house. Is that okay? Is that the St. Lucia we love? Is that what we're boasting about? The only drive-in volcano, 238 square miles of sun, fun, beautiful people. That's what we're boasting about. And don't worry, the visitors will come. All right, even though it's expensive, they will come because honeymoon destination, we're number 1, we're this and we're that. All right, don't you think at some point it's going to filter, especially with social media and the internet, making the world so small, so small. Something happens in St. Lucia, and I find out about it from my brethren in London. I find out about it from somebody that posted from Dubai. I find out about it from Barbados. But what's going on in St. Lucia? That's where I find out about it. You think the visitors will not see it eventually? You think we will not end up on a list? Stay away from this place. This place is dirty. Look at the garbage. Look at Paradise. They show you the pitons. But did they show you what's going on over there? All right? Is that what we want? Huh? We're posting people fighting in the streets in one of our festivals, one of our nice things that tourists should want to go to. For a tourist to say, I'm not going to go spend my money in there. I want to go somewhere that is safe. All right? That's what we're posting out there. Remember that. When you're posting your nonsense or when you decide, I'm not going to say anything about something that is affecting my country, remember that it affects your bottom line. Okay? Remember that it may not hit you now or in the place you expect, but it will hit you later down the line. I mean, here we are sitting and thinking, boy, thank God there's no war near us and we're not hearing the bombs that the people are hearing in Iran and in Israel and all of that. But guess what? A lot of us are crying because the bills now, it's high. Fuel surcharge, boom. Your low select bill that was that, it's now that tall. Okay? It's gone. You can't afford it. You may not, eventually you may not even drive your car. You may start to carpool now. The neighbor you didn't like, about 10 of you all have to fit in one small Swift and go to work. Everybody smelling, everybody booked. All right? Or car booked. Any one of them. You know, everybody. All of you all smelling one another, either sweater or perfume or whatever. All of you all making one in a car. It will affect us eventually. We need to safeguard our home, our island, crime, and everything. Say something. Your voice matters. Believe me when I tell you that. When you go out and say something, you may feel that nobody heard it. This video that I just did, this talk that I'm just doing, it will not get half as many likes as one that will have a fight or 2 people cursing one another, a stabbing, some naked girl that got caught sending some nice little pics to the boo she thought was her boo-boo. And because now he's her bobo, he sent his shit out. You understand? It will not get as much likes. However, I guarantee you, it will reach those that actually matter. It will reach those that would actually say something. Greetings to you, my brother. Greetings to, someone says, greetings, bro, listening from the UK. Hey, Cassius, good day to you. Somebody says, real talk. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right, and this is just what it is. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, people, do things like people like Springer, and I highlighted Springer because I know he almost got lynched for talking about the cows on the highway. We spoke about 24/7 on our traffic program. I know one, two contractors and them, they don't like him for talking about the illegal dumping of garbage in areas, that you should not be dropping it. Okay? He get lynched. I know of people out there talking about certain things, and in other people's mind, boy, you know what happened? Who are you to talk about it? Who are you? And they start judging you. They start putting things. They start all of a sudden, they know everything about you. Okay? That you even forgot about yourself or didn't even know. They make things up. But it's okay. Do what you want. You all did it to Jesus Christ. I do not care. If I see it, I will say it. And if you have nothing positive to say to me, if you think you can reach me out there and say to me, Gasa, you wonder, don't do that. You should know me. Everybody know me well enough not to do that. If you're going to meet me and say to me, boy, Pringa, you say that, but I kind of disagree with some of the things. I'm willing to listen to you. This is who I am. This is what I do. If I say something here to offend anybody, I will come back here to apologize. I'm not afraid of doing that. But if I say anything deliberately and I put it out there to offend those doing the things, I have no apologies. None. None. All right? None. None to give. All right? So just remember that. All right? And go out there, do something positive. Always. All right? Try to influence, especially our young ones. It does not have to be your child. It's the nation's children. If you want to put a dent in crime, it is not by killing criminals. It is not by just taking them and dumping them in jail to eat taxpayers' money and wait for years for a court case. This is not how we solve crime. This is not it. This is not how we put a dent in it. We go out there and we speak positive life into young people. We give them things to do. We empower them to do the right things and positive reinforcement. Go out there and take care of our children. Stop lambasting them when they do wrong and forgetting or turning a blind eye when they're doing something good. No matter how small, your compliment and your encouragement will go a long way. All right? I promise you that much. Guys, Donald says, morning, Springer. See you on the step Friday. Casey Aurelia, any free tickets? Look at where the people coming and ask for their free tickets. He may say. All right, so guys, continue doing what you're doing. All right, I appreciate you. All right, continue showing the world who we are as one. Okay, loving one another, and that same positivity that you put out there, lead by example. I'm not saying that you will not make a mistake. You will make mistakes every now and then. I still do. I'm not perfect. Anybody will tell you, as you approach me the wrong way. And before I even think, sometimes my mouth moving faster than my brain, or one of them overreacting. And I have to pull myself back. I say, check yourself. You understand? So I'm telling you, do those things. Okay, guys, don't forget, Real Talk is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Travel and Leisure Center, Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited, and Caribbean Metals Limited, and a loud shout out to the computer store at the American Drywall Building in Vidbouteille. All right, guys, just keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. It's Vibe Radio. I'm going back on the radio, so you can always listen to me on 92.9, or that's in the north, or 100.9 in the south, or you can check me out on viberadio.com, hit that listen live button, or tune in, or Radio Garden. All right, and this video that you just got here, you can always check us out on our YouTube channel. Tell us what you'd like to hear, tell us what you'd like to talk about, and we have something big coming up. I can't wait for this to happen. Somebody, anybody, just like, forward, doesn't have to be this video. It's like, stick with us. Some people may be traveling very far. Just keep your visas in check. Some people may be doing some nights and everything, certain places. All right. Some people may be going on some romantic getaway, and some people may be in studio. And hey, there's a lot going down right here on Vibe Radio. And a loud shout out to, as a matter of fact, let me not do that right here. All right, you take it easy. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I'm out.
When it comes to health, we all want the very best, and that means caring, competent, confidential service for maximum peace of mind. Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited offers the most comprehensive range of lab tests and services delivered by the island's most qualified team of professionals. Your lab results are sent online direct to your doctor, which means speedy, confidential evaluation to guide you and your doctor. With 7 locations: Tapio, Blue Coral, Sunny Acres, M-Care, Rodney Bay Medical, Viewfort, and Super. We are St. Lucia's only fully accredited medical laboratory. Convenient, confidential, and competitively priced. Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited. We even make house calls when you need private personalized service. Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited. Saving lives and caring for people. When it comes to health, choose the very best. Call us at 459-2200 or visit www.slulabservices.com.
Girlfriend, you forget about the big US Labor Day coming up. You have your visa already?
Hey, girl, yes, child. Travel and Leisure took care of all my business for me already. The question is, do you have your visa yet?
Your leader for renewal of US passports, Canadian passports, and British passports. Located in the Valmore Building in Castries, Baywalk Mall, and upstairs Chanel's Pizza in Viewfort. Contact us at telephone number 453-1359 or 455-0358. Baywalk Mall, 572-1359. WhatsApp us at 285-2359 or 285-1774.
We fly, travel and leisure cut me in the sky.
Are you in need of a service that is fast, efficient, specific, and reliable? Look no further. Whether you are building a backyard pool or rehabilitating the nation's water supply, Caribbean Metals Limited Cut and Bend service is the ultimate solution. Say goodbye to the hassle of manual bending and hello to a new era of precision and efficiency. Guaranteed. With our experienced team and state-of-the-art equipment, we are reshaping the steel fabrication industry. Your bars, columns, beams, stirrups, and U-links can easily be created to meet your specifications. Our equipment can provide over 400 bends per hour in various shapes and sizes, saving time and effort on your project. Caribbean Metals Limited Cut and Bend services deliver unmatched precision and efficiency, allowing you to achieve professional results every time. Why settle for less? Try our cut and bend service today. Caribbean Metals Limited, working to build a stronger nation. Give us a call today at 720-8854 or visit us online at CaribbeanMetalsLimited.com.
What?